Hello and welcome back to some more Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. In the last episode, we played through the 12th chapter of the game in which we learned some very insane things. And today we'll be playing through chapter 13, The Stronghold of Madness. That's a lot of puzzles. We have to find a way to infiltrate the fortress. Okay, hey, Claire, do you have any ideas for us? In case you're new to the series, I know it says Celeste right there, but I'm almost 100% positive that this is Claire from the past. I can almost guarantee it. Because for one, there's the storytelling element of it. It's like, it would make sense. Then there's the practicality of it. It's like, okay, so they're sisters, so they look similar, but they'd be, like, unless they're twins, which in that case, you would have just said she's her twin, they look too similar for them to not be, so it's like, it's her. I can almost guarantee it. Anyway, so this is the weapon Clive was building. Did you know about this before? No, though I suspected someone was building weapons behind Dimitri's back, but never imagined that the product of all that research would be this atrocity. In any case, this place is dangerous. You must leave here at once. But what about you? I'm going after Flora. Are you mad? Look at that thing. You could be killed. That maniac Clive has been building a war machine under London this whole time. What a madness. Isn't this usually when you like to showboat? You are planning on saving Flora, aren't you, Layton? Of course, but how do I gain access to the fortress's interior? We could try skinning one of its legs. Foolish boy, you'd be squashed flatter than a pancake. Listen, Layton, I did a little work on that car of yours. You can use it to get to the fortress. What did you do to the car? No, it works, and it's waiting for you on the top of the hill over there. Hurry. Many thanks, Paul. Don't get emotional on me, Layton. I'm only doing this for Flora. I swear to God, if we go to the car and it starts flying, I'm gonna lose my mind. Dude, I wasn't kidding. The Layton mobile is looking great. But we gotta solve a puzzle to get inside. And there's one thing I need to confess, Layton. It's so embarrassing. What is it, Paul? The truth is, your car's almost fixed. I don't know which screw to use in this last joint here. But the whole car could fall apart. What are we going to do? You don't need to get so shrill. We can figure it out. One of these screws is sure to do the trick. Only one of the 6 screws shown below, A, B, C, D, E, or F, will fit properly into the threaded hole. The width of the hole matches the thickness of all the screws, don't worry about that. Your only tool is a flathead screwdriver. Now hurry, you don't have much time. So get the correct screw and tap submit. Alright, well I can already tell you that B isn't doing anything for anybody because you can't possibly freaking screw that in. And you can't do anything with this with a flathead screwdriver. So that's B and F offline. Now it's A, C, D, and E that are left. And C isn't even a screw, because you can't screw when they're all straight like that. So, I'm gonna say it's probably E, because these two look too similar to one another, so I'm gonna say it's probably, oh, actually, wait, no. No, actually, no, my logic, inverse that logic, because they're so similar to one another, I think it's a matter of directions. It's a matter of directions, because, this looks too thin to match that up. So now it's a matter of direction. This is going the opposite direction, so it's gotta be D then. It's gonna be D. What? Oh, do I have to draw around the whole thing? There, okay.
That should do the
I think my logic holds up. Yes, it does. Great.
Just as I suspected.
That's it. Now hurry and get the car moving. This is the one, I'm sure of it. For once I've got to give it to you, Layton. That's fine work you did. So is the car ready to ride now? You bet it is, boy. Gentlemen, your chariot awaits.
I'll go with you.
Don't worry, Celeste. We'll take care of this.
Time's running out. Don't be afraid to floor it.
Understood.
Oh, Layton! Have you gone insane?
What? Like, what? What is this game?
Hold on tight, Luke.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What? Oh, sure. You know. Yeah. Okay. Freaking Liam Neeson driving stunt skills here. You're driving. Why would this thing have drivable paths?
Our Our first priority is finding where Clive has taken Flora.
They just stopped trying. They're just like, oh, they do a crazy Cars 2 spy jump onto the side of the... You know what? I'm gonna upload 2 episodes today. Just because I want to get this game over as fast as possible. I'm gonna keep, I don't know how many chapters there are, but I'm gonna start uploading 2 episodes today until we finish this game. I can't, we gotta finish this game as fast as possible.
Aye, aye, Professor. And this place is huge. It could be anywhere.
First things first, let's find a way in.
Okay, how about that door? That seems like a good place to start. Oh, it's locked with a puzzle. Well, then let's solve it. The door below is sealed shut with a mysterious lock utilizing 6 dials that can be swapped and rotated. To open the door, arrange the dials so that gems bordering each other both horizontally and vertically are the same color. Tap and hold to send the dials to move them, and tap and hold the edges to rotate them. Oh, great. This wonderful control scheme again. Okay, so we need blue and green. A would match that. And actually, if I rotate you, you'll match that. So now we need a red up. We just need any. We'll save the top right for last because there's only one. Actually, oh, I guess we can. Oh, I guess they all only have one left. So it doesn't. Does it? Oh, I guess. Oh wait, they have to border because they also have to border each other properly, right? Okay, so maybe this. So then we need blue. B will go here, and then we'll rotate it so that blue is on top and yellow is to the side. And that leaves... Actually, if we put E up here, then red and blue match there. And then all we have to do is just swap these two around and rotate C so that the yellow and green line up there. Perfect.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Nice and easy.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
I'm still not over the insane Mission Impossible stunts we just went through to get here. Okay, let's go inside the giant death contraption thing. Another door. This appears to be some sort of elevator. I think we can use it to move about the fortress. But there are so many buttons, I don't have the slightest clue how to operate it. Hey, you two, step away from the transport pod. What the? Oh no, we've been spotted. We've come here for the girl Clive kidnapped. Tell us where Flora is at once.
Flora? Oh, you're sweet and pretty thing the boss tried back here.
The boss? So you've been working for Clive all along.
Well, yeah. Demetrius doesn't got a puppet. Clive's been our employer from day one.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
We threw your little friend in the ventilation room. Nothing to be able to reach her.
Why would you tell me that? Well, I wouldn't be sure about that. What's to stop us from taking this transport wall to the ventilation room? You've been ever so kind. You've even been so kind as to leave us an exhibition of how to turn on the device.
I did not. Oh, except for that note. No worries, though. It's written in uncrackable code. Try if you want, but you'll never figure out the instructions.
Why would you bother leaving the... Why would you bother leaving the instructions at all? This game. To open the door, you'll need to press the numerical buttons according to the cryptic instructions. Open with a 2, but leave the 4. Pressing just the 2 button and leaving the 4 button untouched doesn't work, so how exactly are you supposed to open this door? Best guess, because looking at it in my head, if we form a 2 shape, that will leave 4 of these buttons untouched. And considering the fact that there's a 2 up top here, I'm guessing that's exactly what this riddle's referring to.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Yep.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
That's what I thought. Okay. There, I'm sure the door will be opening any minute now.
What? Hey, stop. You guys aren't like...
What? But then maybe you shouldn't have left us instructions, you idiot. And how are you going to stop us? You're just a talking head. Come on, Professor, let's go find Flora. Let's see. The ventilation room appears to be located on the 12th floor.
Don't you just step inside there. If you, I'll make sure you regret it.
How? By yelling at us? Alright, let's head on through. This is the map of the entire fortress. Oh, look, there's a ventilation room. It looks like we can travel there with the press of a button. Let's be off. Great. Ventilation room we go. Travel destination, yes indeed. You arrived at the ventilation floor. Alright, do we have to go through this door? No, that leads back to the elevator. Okay, so we have to go through this door. I think this is the room we're looking for. Flora must be inside this big tank here. I pray that she's unharmed. Let's head in. Flora! Oh, thank goodness you're here. You poor girl. Hang on just another second, Flora. We'll get you out of there. By solving a puzzle. Oh, great. This weird glass prison has another one of those puzzle locks on it. I can't stand to see Flora in that awful thing. Let's solve the puzzle quickly.
I don't know why you would ever lock this off with a puzzle, because if you intend it to never be opened, then you should just have the key to... whatever. How to open. Start from a button, and then follow the arrows from one button to the next. Find the one button that will lead you through all the other buttons on the panel. You can figure out which button leads to all the rest. Tap to mark it. Okay. Well, the easy way to do this would be to start from the end, and the easy way to find the end, this is the end right here, up top right, because it's the one button that can't go anywhere else, so it logically has to be the last. And I'm guessing I can't, oh, I can, never mind, okay, so I can draw a path, which is helpful here, because now I can literally just work backwards from here, to figure out where, nope, that's a bit too much, I can work backwards from here to figure out where I need to go, and this should, in theory, this should take me through every single other, button that we need to go through, so, this'll, I'm just following the path. I'm trying also to not get discombobulated by, because obviously there's no line here, it's just a bunch of circles. But this should lead me, if I go around here, it leads me back to, okay, so let's restart, and this is the starting point right here.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
The trick is starting from the end, and not the beginning. Alright, Flo, I'm opening the cell.
I'm so glad to see you.
No need to worry. You're safe now, dear. But you can't stay here.
Lead the way.
Yeah. You two head straight back to the car. I'll meet you there after I put a stop to this contraption.
No way! I'm your apprentice, which means I can't just let you plunge headlong into danger without me. And I'm going too.
I can't let you do this.
And I can't let you go it alone. Yeah, what he said.
I see I can't change your mind. Come along if you must, but be careful.
Are we going to find Clive?
Indeed, but our time is running out, so let's hurry.
Search for Clive. Okay, great. Someone's coming. But there's nowhere to hide. Quick, duck behind that piece of machinery over there. What piece of machinery?
Aw, great, she's gone.
Maybe that's because you went and told Layton where to find her, you pea-brain.
Would you go on a rest already? I missed you, but you going on and on about it isn't helping.
Oh yeah, but the point is now I gotta go with the surveillance room until Clive lost the girl.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'll go chase after Layton and his buddies.
I wonder where we have to go next. Could it be the surveillance room? Did you hear the Professor Claus in surveillance room yet? Because everyone just spouts exposition in this world. We should march over there and demand an apology from him. Flo, the man just abducted you. You might not want to hold your breath for an apology. You're right. What an ill-mannered brute. Back to the subject at hand. Let's just focus on getting to the surveillance room. Alright. Still, it was an awful thing he did. I deserve an apology, don't you think, Professor? Professor? Okay, let's go back to the halls. I guess we have to go back to the elevator since there's no other way we can go.
Ha, can't hide from me forever.
Oh no, been swallowed again! Relax, Nuke. Consider what he can do from behind that monitor. Now it's off to the surveillance room.
Shows what you know. You need the key code to go to the surveillance room, you fool. Without it, you ain't getting nowhere.
Well then, we have to decipher the key code for ourselves. Thanks for the tip.
Sure.
Just stop talking, you idiot. To figure out the password, all you need to do is fit together the 10 pieces below. You can move and rotate each piece. Now get to it. Okay. Oof. This looks fun. I don't even know where to begin with this. Actually, yes I do. Because I'm gonna start by filling in the ends. Like this. That doesn't fit as cleanly as I would have liked it. I thought this would be a much cleaner. Unless... That kinda fits. But not really. Unless... Will this no, stop rotating around. If I move this up here, you think it'll fill in the gap? Kinda. Like, it's not a clean fit. It's not what I'm hoping for here. Okay, let's try... I guess we can try the... Because none of these... Let's just try to rotate them all so I can at least see part of a number for all of them. Which is easier said than done, of course, but... Is this... Okay, let's stop rotating around. Stop. I sure do love these controls. Oh, wait. Oh, those fit together perfectly. Okay. Does this go here? Maybe. Actually, that fits really nicely. Hold on. That fits together extremely well. I mean, okay, well, I mean, they fit together with each other. In terms of the actual thing itself, not so much. Maybe, because I guess maybe they don't need to fit together perfectly because the solution isn't solving the puzzle. It's finding out what the number is. Because I'm assuming they look like numbers. So, maybe they don't have to fit together. They just have to fit together enough for me to be able to figure out what they are. Is this the bottom? Yeah, that goes there. Okay, so it's O. Well, I'm assuming... Actually, would this fit here? It would. Okay, so it's stop rotating. It's 0, 8, 1, 1. Is that another one right there? Hold on, let me get this if I can rotate it around. There we go. So it's 0, 8, 1, 1, 2 and this would fit in up here. So the last piece, so it's okay, so it's 0, 8, 1, 1, 2, 7. 0, 8, 1, 1, 2, and 7. Done.
That should do the trick. Well,
nice. That was I probably made that a lot harder than it should have been, but, you know, that's partly due to the abysmal controls. But I suppose that takes care of that.
Oh man, Clive's gonna have my hide for this.
If you're so scared of the guy, why don't you just abandon ship?
Wait, what did you say?
I said you might as well run away if you're going to get punished either way.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I think I just might try it. Yeah, I'm out of here. Later, you guys.
I can't believe that actually worked. I mean, it's not like he was doing much to help his team anyway. Okay, surveillance room away. Let's go. You've arrived at the surveillance floor. Do we have to... Can we just go in here? Oh my gosh, we're so high up. No kidding. This machine is enormous. Just what could Clive be planning? This didn't lead us anywhere. Okay, I thought maybe that would actually take us somewhere interesting, but it turns out it did not. Okay, so I guess we have to talk to you to get past.
It's about time you shown up.
I was beginning to think Clive's guess might be off. When Lockjaw ran off, we lost you there for a second.
Clive certainly has it all figured out, doesn't he? So what did he send you here for?
Is it obvious? I'm the muscle. And normally right about now is when I'd show you just how good I am with a knife.
Professor, watch out! Get behind me, Duke and Flora.
No, no need to panic. The only thing I'm throwing your way today is a puzzle.
Because, of course you are. Place cat's eye stones in the round spots below. The only rule is that no 4 stones can form a square or rectangle either horizontally or vertically. Tap the icon in the upper left corner of the bottom of the screen to view examples of how to arrange your stones. What's the maximum number of stones you can place while following the above rule? Okay. An incomplete square or rectangle with stones at only 3 corners is fine. A complete square or rectangle of any size with a stone at all 4 corners is invalid. Okay. So, like, I can do this, and that would work. And I could also do this, and just not fill in these 2 gaps. Or I guess I only need to not fill in that gap. So this, I think this works, because any other place I try to put something would form a rectangle or a square. So that's a total of, please close this, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, that's a total of 9.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Okay. We get past then?
Yeah, but only because Clive instructed me not to touch a single hair in any of your pretty heads. Otherwise I'd be showing you the pointy end of my knife collection right now, if you know what I mean.
Everyone would stay away from me, they could be lying!
Hey, don't worry, kid. Orders are orders, besides no one can stop Clive. Now get moving. The boss hates being made to wait. Later.
Just what is Clive planning with this machine of his? I don't know, but it's probably gonna be really dumb, and I can't wait to find out how dumb it is. Hey, Clive. We solved all your puzzles.
Nice of you to join me, Professor.
Whatever it is you have planned, you can't go through with it. We know what Bill and Dimitri did. When the world learns of it, they'll be punished. You said you wanted justice. And isn't that justice enough?
That's a nice sentiment. But without large-scale havoc, those fools in government will never change their ways.
Listen to yourself, Clive.
Who are you to argue with me? As a reporter, I've witnessed countless tragedies firsthand, and it's clear that my life isn't the only one that's been destroyed in the name of progress. To those in power, the rest of us little people, we're all just bumps on the road to a brighter tomorrow. The only thing a bully understands is force. So you see, I have no choice but to level this place and rebuild it from the ground up.
What?
What you're saying is unthinkable.
This conversation is over.
No, Clive!
So, are you planning to level the underground London or the above ground London? Because both plans are idiotic. But no matter what, even if you destroy the town, the reaction is going to be, yeah, you're going to prison for the rest of your life, pal. And no one's going to give a shit about you. So, this plan is just fundamentally broken. What? 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 What is... So his plan is... Oh, the people involved... The specific people involved in this incident last year, ruined my life. So, therefore, logically, next step, kill everyone in the town, so that hopefully the people in the higher-ups will be like, hey... Maybe we should do something about this. Like, what do you expect they're gonna do? What do you think this... Okay, let's assume that you're successful. That killing all these people is going to successfully convince them to be like, yeah, you know what? Let's not punish you. Let's actually just... Let's do what you say. What is your next step? Do you think they're gonna make a time machine to go back and fix it? Because that's not gonna happen. What is your plan here? This makes no sense. The floor below is made of 24 tiles, specially designed so the tiles will fall away one at a time until they're all gone. Once the first tile falls, neighboring tiles, not diagonal, will fall away one by one in the following order of suits. Hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs. The first tile set to fall, however, is not necessarily a heart. If you can find the last tile set to fall, you can stop this floor from disappearing. Tap the last tile and then touch submit. Okay, so that means it's not a heart then, so now we just have to... First tile falls, neighboring tiles fall away one by one in the following order of suits. Okay, so can I tap... I can't, okay, I thought maybe I could experiment by just tapping around random tiles. Alright, so let's just start messing around. So, does this... If I tap this tile... Excuse me, then the surrounding diamonds will fall away. And then the clubs, not diagonally though. So first tile set to fall on this other heart. Find the last tile set to fall. You can stop this floor from disappearing. Okay, so is it just like each tile that falls, the surrounding tiles will fall after that point? Because if that's the case, then we just need to find a trail. Once the first tile falls. So how can we? So we have to find the first tile. And then somehow find the... How do we find the last time we don't know what the first... Okay, so I guess we just have to find a path through all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna start looking for patterns. So, there's a pattern from this to go to the heart, to a club, to a diamond, back to a spade, and then a heart again. Okay, so this is a pretty consistent pattern so far. Can I keep this going? If I keep this going, where does this ends up right there? That's all of them. Is this the last tile to fall?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Thank
Well, that's
goodness. Yeah, I didn't really figure that out. That was just me fumbling around until I eventually found a path that worked. Okay. Great.
You never fail to impress. Sadly, I must leave you now, as the main event is about to start.
What do you mean?
What? You're gonna destroy this planet is going to... You're gonna destroy the planet. What is his plan? What? You just killed everyone! What do you think is going to happen with this plan? This is just, oh my god. What is...
Now what do we do?
This is utter madness.
You don't say.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit back and relax. After all, you won't be leaving anytime soon.
Take a good look at London, because this will be your last chance.
This plan makes no sense.
Celeste?
What? How did you get here?
I know how we can stop Clyde.
What? What?
There has to be a
What?
generator somewhere here. All we need to do is find it and shut it down.
No. How the hell did you get here?
Right. We'll cut off the
What?
power at the source.
Is no one gonna figure out how she got
Wait,
here?
this place is huge. We don't have time to
You
scour
should
it all.
not be
What are
here.
we going to do?
Look around you. The monitors in this control room are linked to cameras throughout the
There is
fortress.
no possible way you could have possibly gotten here.
Perhaps they can offer us some clue as to the generator's location.
I don't even, locate the janitor room. I just said janitor room. The generator room. Uses okay, fine, you want monitors. Great. Look at all these monitors. Okay, whatever, solve the puzzle. Fine, there's gonna be a puzzle. Great, connect the bots. This is a map of the floor housing the generator room. The locations of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by the red and green arrows. To prevent its detection by Professor Layton, Clive has ensured that the patrol routes followed by these security bots do not pass by the janitor room. The bots will always turn at the rounded yellow corners. Which room do the bots avoid? That's the generator room. Okay. Turn at the yellow rounded corners. So, this should be pretty easy to figure out then. So, we'll get the memo out. It turns here. And then it loops around here, loops around here, loops around like this. And then it keeps going in this direction, and then around like that. And then it keeps going down here, and then that, okay, so that's one path. This one turns like so. And around here, go around. And then that's another loop. So, now, so it can see down... It's gotta be in here somewhere. It's probably the middle one, because everything else, they can see a building. It has to be 2 buildings removed, right? Because they pass by everything in a row with one another, but it has to be 2 buildings removed, which means it has to be the one in the middle of this 3x3 square.
Here's my answer.
I was correct.
I knew it.
Okay, great. You bought it. You done diddly got it. You bought it. Oh, there it is. That's it, Luke. Now all I have to do is feed these coordinates into the transport pod. Let's go. Right behind you, Professor. Okay, take the lift to the generator. So this is something I've been needing to ask you. Is it gonna be how the hell did you get here? How in the world did you manage to get to the fortress? The Professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. What's all the fortress is moving now? How did you catch up with us? Excuse me. You know, look, I'm a witch. That's bait. That's a joke. Give me the real reason. Now you're just messing with me. Come on, I'm curious. If you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on the secret. Just head out that door to the deck outside. Okay, we've been here once before. What? You have a helicopter? Why didn't you just... You know, that would have been real lovely to know a minute ago there. That would have been real lovely to know. Okay, wait. So, you flew the helicopter up here before we broke above ground or after? Because if it was before, shouldn't that have flown off by now? And if it's after, how did you get through the hole after the... None of this makes any sense. Okay. Yup. Why'd I go back up there? I don't know. Let's just go elevator. Great. I already went to the deck. I've already been here. I already did this. Oh my gosh, that's Tom Potter's flying machine. That's right. I begged him to fly me up, so he loaded me in and set me up. So, then why didn't he just give that to us? Ugh. None of this makes any sense. Yes, but I already knew Paul had his machine with him. It's what he used to escape the roots until we infiltrated, is it not? I think it's why you does it, Professor. So now that we have Don Paolo's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please. Wonderful. No way I'm staying here. I can't say I blame you, Flora. You gotta stay close to the people you care about. Yes, but it is good to know we can return underground and take care of any unfinished business. Should we wish to, I mean. Alright, everyone, we really shouldn't dawdle out here. We need to head for the generator room. Oh, yes, I did forget. Let's go, everyone. Oh, this game. Okay, let's go to the generator room. Now that we have the coordinates for the generator room, where do we put them in? I imagine one of the contraptions in here can take coordinates. Oh, what about that one stuck to the wall over there? It's got numbers and things all over it. Question, how long has this episode been going on for? This episode's been going on for a total of half an hour at this point. Okay, well, roughly half an hour. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I have no idea how far we are from the end of this, chapter. I mean, this has got to be the final chapter, right? Punching those coordinates, Luke. Once you do that, we should be able to go to the generator room. Look, Professor, the button for the generator room lit up. Great. Let's go to the generator. This game is making less and less sense the further we go. Okay. So this is the heart of the fortress. There's a generator control panel, but it's locked away. The lock is a puzzle. Would you like to give it a shot, Professor? I'll do my best. 10-step solution. That's oddly specific. To crack the security lock, you'll need to swap blocks A and B in 10 moves or fewer. You can move any piece anywhere in any direction as long as it'll fit. Now get started. Well, we gotta make room for one of these guys. So let's get you out of the way and then get you out of there for now. And then we can get B out if we hide you up here. And then A goes in here, and we can start moving B into place by just doing that. Okay, that actually
Let's see if I've
wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Well, that's settled.
That is indeed settled. We cracked the lock. Great. Huzzah. I think I've done it. Stand back, everyone. My word. What? What? Is that the Prime Minister?
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Though, if you're hoping to find our fearless leader, I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. I know how you like to play the hero, but I'd advise you not to get any foolish ideas. You see, the Prime Minister is perched on a very special seat, and should you try to move him from that pod, this whole fortress will detonate. Also, you should know that there's enough charge in here to level most of London. Of course, London's getting leveled either way. No, I do hate to run, but I have work to do.
This idiot, okay, so his plan is kill everyone so the government notices and then they do something about my crazy desires. If you blow everybody up, you can't you're gonna blow yourself up too, buddy. This plan makes no sense. Okay. Save the Prime Minister. Look at this device. It looks like the detonator is wired to monitor the Prime Minister's heartbeat. The sound of his heartbeat disappears, the detonation switch will go off. Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow. I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how there are two sets of wires in the circuit here? I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts. Amazing, Celeste. You obviously possess a better understanding of these mechanics than I. Your sister would be very proud. I just had an idea. What if we use this? To do what? This is the pocket watch I gave Claire ages ago, and I thought it had been lost in the explosion. No, I actually found it when cleaning up some of Claire's things after the accident. Uh-huh, sure you did. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it, but how much I wanted it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes. I see where you're going with this, Celeste. You suggest we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of the pocket watch. Exactly, it's risky, but it might be the only option we've got. Okay, but then you only have 10 minutes to... okay. I want to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop. But even if we succeed, the watch will stop running 10 minutes and the force will explode anyway. We can end up putting people into real danger. Luke, if we take no action, then it will face a greater danger than any explosion. It's the only shot stopping path. The chances of Why? Why? Okay, right now there is no time limit. So if your plan here is reason with Clyde to shut everything down, or do something else to shut everything down, then you can do that without the Prime Minister. All you're doing by doing this crazy plan is creating a time limit when there wasn't already this game. A real heart swapper. Funny. There are 2 long wires connecting a monitoring device to the Prime Minister's heart sensor. Can you swap the wires connected to the pocket watch with the wires? Swap 1 2 blocks to connect the wires from the monitoring device to the top of the screen, below to the pocket watch at the bottom right. Give it your best shot. So, alright, let's draw. Nope, don't move. Just draw a line. We have to connect these wires. Okay, so currently they're connected to down here. And then this one goes like this. Okay, so it's there. We have to switch them so that they connect. Okay, so I think that if we just swap this one with this one, then we retrace the line. This connects up here now, and this connects up down here now. I think.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
We're all good, okay.
That's settled.
This plan still sucks, but we solved the puzzle. This plan is idiotic. Professor, that's it. The watch is connected now. Yes, but our work here is far from over. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Okay, well, good thing I decided to do 2 episodes today. That'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned next time to catch you all for later today for what I assume is going to be the finale of Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. Goodbye.